It looks like such a disgusting sandwich.
My name is Gray and I'm a girl and that's the show.
Oh, I love it though. It's like purple. I mean, there's purple cabbage.
The Greenvale General
I
Hospital
don't
is
know if
down
I'd
the
put
road
that
by
on
the
a
lake.
sandwich though.
It's too far to walk. Come on, get in the car.
If I'm riding in a car, George, I prefer to be the driver.
I
Can
wouldn't.
you provide a car for me?
What are you talking about? You don't even know how to get there.
Which is another good reason for me to drive, George. I need to learn my way around town.
Or I can just ride shotgun. Let me ride shotgun. I am not a good
Very well.
driver.
Then I'll ride with you. I want to keep an eye on you.
Oh, pressure.
Just one thing, Agent Morgan. Your involvement in this case is limited. That means you don't have to learn your way around town.
George, we'd better get moving. The hospital closes at 2100.
Guess I'm getting in the car.
Agent Morgan, get us there quickly, but drive within the speed limit. Just because you have a badge doesn't mean you can drive like a maniac.
George, what are you, his mother?
We just need to get the autopsy results.
Agent York isn't accustomed to the town yet. Give him a little slack.
I too make practice my mouth movements.
Well then, Agent York, let's get going.
Sure, sounds good.
Cool. Just gonna keep doing this. Nope. 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 Misjudged. Misjudged. That's fine. That didn't I was testing it. Nope. Cannot go out this way. Which way did I come in again? Yeah.
Agent Morgan, I can't help noticing you prefer to work alone.
Most of the time, yes.
Don't you get lonely, flying all over the country alone?
I must say I've never felt lonely.
Are you married?
Unfortunately, relationships and I are fleeting strangers. I don't get on very well with women, you might be surprised to hear.
That's because you're young. You notice things like that at my age.
Yeah.
You have to treat women carefully, like a thin crystal wine glass. If you don't, they can cut scars on your face, just like yours, right?
George, is this an interrogation? I see you're a seasoned professional. But let's not talk about my scar. It was caused by a problematic woman.
Well, she got you good. Terribly good.
It'll fade away, and nobody will notice it in a week.
A week? It's not that light of a wound.
So, Emily, tell me, is there really a need for a full-time sheriff in a small town like this?
I'm sure it is small to your city eyes, but any gathering of people leads to all kinds of problems. Fights, runaways, stray pets.
You're too fixated on violent crimes. Our job is to guide the people along the correct path, first and foremost. Now, that's what I consider to be my duty as the sheriff of Greenvale.
Zach, there he is. The monarch, in all his glory. Kind of makes me glad that I wasn't born here.
Did you say something, Agent Morgan?
No, nothing, George.
God, I
was
don't
just reflecting on a little
know how to get
Well,
here.
we're in the middle of a homicide investigation. Keep your mind on the matter at hand.
Okay, which right now is driving.
I'm doing so well. What do you mean I almost failed my driving test? Oh my god, I passed my driving test by 6 points. Though granted, a big deduction of that I do not think was my fault. This lady was like, turn on that street there. And we were like about to crest over a hill, so I couldn't tell if there was a street before the one she was pointing to. So I didn't like immediately merge, which ended up I merged a little bit late, so I was like just barely technically straddling lanes. It's just my back tire was like poking out a little bit into the other lane, not in a way that like inconvenienced anything, but I got a huge deduction for it. It's like I'm driving in an area I don't know, and it genuinely looks like there could have been another road. I didn't want to, merge in the wrong lane, but whatever. I hate driving. So I moved to a place where I don't ever need to drive.
That's a pretty big hospital. I guess they wanted to be ready for town-wide food poisoning?
No, it's another leftover from the town's prosperous slumber days. Hard to imagine now, though, isn't it?
My mother always talked about how energetic this town used to be. Almost like a gold rush, she used to say.
Impressive.
But the hotter the fever, the faster it cools.
Why are we
So now
standing in the
there's hardly
rain?
anyone left to use this place.
Like,
It pains me to watch my hometown.
I have a
lose so
slicker.
many citizens.
He has a hat. Emily,
Beyond
you're just
your
getting
understanding, I'm sure.
drenched.
Yes, I'm sorry to say that it is.
Indeed.
Like, why aren't we at least
That's
having
why
this
this case is
conversation
our problem.
under a pavilion?
There really
There's a
isn't any
pavilion
need for you
right
to get
there.
too involved.
Fiona?
Hello, Sheriff.
Is that her name? Yes. I like her glasses.
Hi there, Fiona. We're here to see Usha. Do you know where he is?
I think Dr. Johnson is in the computer room.
A computer room? In a hospital?
Nice to meet you, Mr. FBI agent. The computer room is where our employees share a computer.
Very nice to meet you, too. I'm FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan. How did you know I was FBI?
Easy. None of the police in this town wear cologne.
Besides, that scar on your face is the biggest rumor in town.
Rumors get exaggerated as they spread, even in the countryside.
What's that you're reading, if I may ask?
Liar's
Haven't heard
House.
of this yet? It's a recent bestseller mystery. It's set in the U.S., a small traditional North American town close to the Canadian border. A peaceful, traditional place. However, that peaceful town is shattered by a terrible crime. The murder of a local girl.
And that incident causes grief and sadness to everyone in town. But
Like
everyone
this
is
town?
Seditious, heinous, evil, still lurking, alive. Yes, much like the situation right now here in Greenvale.
Fiona, don't say that.
Sorry,
Fiona's the
I shouldn't have
murderer.
said that. With Anna dead and all.
Don't worry. Books are written to entertain, and it's good you're
She's the
enjoying it.
mastermind.
What
This
we're
book is
faced
just a
with here
cover-up.
is a terrible crime committed in a real world. Much different from that of a novel. So there's no need to apologize.
Thank you, Agent York.
What's on the telly? Hello. Just observe. I can't talk to him. Oop. That's not what I meant. Okay. Computer. To the left. Okay. But also, is there like more? I want to try like getting a bunch of cards. No? Is it now? I feel like you can get something by talking to her enough times. Not that. Oh, duh. Follow the giant arrows. Do do do.
We couldn't find him.
Fiona needs to check her information.
No, I don't think so. Does the doctor like playing games by any chance?
What do you mean?
There's a message on
What
the
do you mean, giant
key already
chess
set in place.
poster?
The king passes the rook and meets the bishop. The knight takes a pawn along for the queen.
I'm gonna have
What
to
does
write
that
this
all
down.
mean?
It's a simple puzzle.
Zach, let's take him up on his challenge. You can do this, right?
Yes, when I find paper and pencil so I can write this down. Okay. 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 Let's do this. Okay, there's king, rook, bishop, knight, pawn, queen. So king passes the rook to meet bishop. Knight takes a pawn to the queen. This is rook, right? That's king. Bishop? No, bishop. Because that's the queen. Knight takes... But would the knight be first? Or the pawn first? Knight takes a pawn. Would the knight be pushing it in front? Or trailing behind? I'm gonna try that first. And... try again. Let me try again.
Zach, something is still missing. We need more clues.
Okay, I'm gonna try this again. Wait, rook, king, bishop, pawn, knight. Oh! Oh my god, I mixed those up.
Zach, something is still...
Okay, let me... Oh, that's not what I meant.
Zach, something is still...
Okay. Let me try this. King, bishop, pawn, knight, queen? No. How?
The doctor awaits below with the deceased.
Another code? But there's nowhere to insert a password.
More games. I'm going to get Fiona to call Usha up here right now.
No need, George. The message appeared with the card key. It's telling us where to use it.
Some more.
This is not the time to be joking around, Agent Morgan.
Dr. Usha is below with the deceased. With Anna. Below being underground, I take it. Simple. Simple.
Then it's time to meet the mischievous architect of this little game.
Nah.
But, like, why is the king not next to the bishop? That makes no sense. Also, I like that I'm just leaving them there. Like, you'll find it. I have the key card. You'll figure it out. Oh wait, where are... Dead house. Dang it. Where are the stairs? Ooh. Ooh. Ah, here they are. Yeah. You guys ready to dissect a corpse? That was in poor taste. I should really be ashamed of myself. And yet here we are. Ah! Sup, chess nerd? Your riddle sucked and was
Sean.
wrong.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Ah, you made it. Let's get started, shall we?
Though honestly, you have a really cool vibe.
This is Agent Morgan from the FBI.
Nice to meet you. I'm Usher Johnson, the doctor in this hospital.
FBI Special Agent
The
Francis
single
York
doctor?
Morgan.
Are you the only doctor?
Please call me York. Everyone
I'd be
calls me
very
York.
concerned if I went to a hospital and there was only one doctor.
Very well, Agent York.
Regardless of the size of the town.
Are you a forensic practitioner?
Let's just say I've dealt with corpses before.
That battle of wits, by the way. Did you create that yourself?
Mm-hmm. I just wanted to see if our FBI agent could handle the task.
I see. Well, it was pretty
He's
fun.
so angry.
Glad you liked it.
We don't have much time. We need those autopsy results.
Someone's in a mood.
Next time, try challenging us without obstructing an investigation. You've angered the monarch.
From the onset of rigor mortis, the stiffening of the muscles, the time of death is estimated to be between 20 and 2200 hours. That's still quite early for such a crime to take place. Note that there are
Is
two
it? I didn't know
exterior
that there were
wounds,
time frames that
pressure
were
marks
allowed
around
for
the neck,
murder.
and a long cut running from chest to abdomen. Blood marks on her right hand tell us she was gripping something round in her right hand. Her skull is also fractured, but that is unrelated to the cause of death. It probably happened to her after she was killed. Now, I first thought death by suffocation, due to the marks on her neck. But after further investigation, I now have a different conclusion. The direct cause of death was loss of blood from the wound.
Yeesh. That's a bad way to go.
Which means...
So I really love
She
the details
was
of those
cut up while she was still
boxes. Sorry, definitely a different mood.
A sharp knife was used. It was inserted beneath
Discussing the
sternum and then
murder
quickly
of this
sliced
poor
downwards.
girl. And I'm just like,
Excessive loss
the
of
art
blood
of these
from her internal
boxes in the
organs is what actually
background
killed
is
her.
really detailed.
Her nails are clean, and with no skin cells from the attacker.
Oh.
She also doesn't appear to have been bound nor badly beaten. She was apparently killed without resistance. The most tragic thing, however, was that she was unable to speak her story to anyone who could hear her cries.
I would still argue the most tragic thing is that she was murdered. Like, not being able to scream about being murdered could suck, I guess, but like...
The perpetrator cut out Hannah's
I
tongue.
still feel like being murdered
I
is
believe
the
she was
worst.
drugged first to phase her consciousness, and then the killer killed her. Now, the killer most likely has
Her
a deep,
chest.
traumatized past concerning women.
That is
He probably cannot converse with them
unrealistically
normally.
torpedo-like.
Cutting out the tongue suggests a very lonely individual. Either that or a truly hardcore sadist. He must get off on watching women suffer, especially when they can't answer back. Man, he watched
Like,
as the
it's
blood
fine
pumped
that
from her
he's
body.
saying
As she
his
gradually grew
hypothesis,
cold.
but also as a
A
doctor,
case in
you
Seattle in
can't
1985 was much like
do.
Usha, please, limit
This.
your report to your findings as a doctor.
Thank you.
Criminal profiling is my job.
Also, doctors don't profile stuff, and they, regardless of what
You're
TV
wrong,
shows and
also.
movies say,
Anna died fully, deeply,
doctors
painfully
don't
aware
guess
of what was
how,
happening to her.
like,
But,
the height of an attacker or something like that. It's very much just like,
Tell
here
me,
are the
what
facts of
time
the
did it stop
corpse,
raining
and that
on
is
the night Anna
it,
was
without
killed?
any interpretation.
Just before I went to bed, right
'Cause
after
then,
the movie
yeah,
on
they
TV
could
ended, so
Incorrectly influence a case.
around 1 a.m.
What movie was it?
An American Werewolf in London.
This is vital to my investigation,
Directed by John Landis,
of
1981.
whether or not you could.
So the rain
Be my
stopped,
girlfriend.
accompanied by the ending song, Blue Moon. George, would you mind if I examined Anna myself?
What more do you hope to find?
Stuff.
I'm sure I mentioned that I have a personal interest in cases like these.
I love them dead girls. Yep. Do. Hey. Evaporated liquid? I would say that that's some runny mascara. Oh, wait, is there? Do. She's lying on the table. Good job. Potato. I could go for a potato right
From her
now.
lack of resistance, I'd say that Anna's injuries happened very quickly. Unable to speak, she was then left to cry herself to death.
Well, I think
Zach, it
cause of
all
death is
started to
still
come
the being cut open more than her
Perpetrator
crying.
stayed
Just
with
a
her for
thought.
At least 2 hours until it stopped raining.
I'm not an FBI agent, so
At the estimated time of her death,
my
it was
word's
still
not
raining,
necessarily
but
one
you could
to
still see tear marks on her cheeks.
take without a grain of salt.
That means she was killed under a roof somewhere. She was then carried into the woods after it stopped raining.
There's one other thing. Her tongue was removed with a very blunt knife.
Oh,
In
cute.
fact,
Make it
it's
extra
more
fun
likely it was
times.
simply chopped off.
Asha, are you a passionate man?
Well, not particularly, but I am man enough should the moment call for it.
What
George,
does
how
that
about you?
mean?
Very passionate. Yes. Especially when it comes to women. But I don't see what that has to do with anything.
How did you get that scar?
George, the perpetrator, is just like you. He's passionate about women. He's a passionate kisser. This was a kiss of death.
The perpetrator bit off Anna's tongue.
We'll never
Gross.
get a dental print from a wound like this. But this is still a big lead.
Doctor, you should not be squeamish. This is your job.
Jackpot, Zach. A shame, but our old-time all-American sightseeing tour just came to an end.
This case is now under the jurisdiction of the FBI. I'm assuming command. I'll need you to assist me in the investigation.
What in the hell do you mean, Agent Morgan? I know I said I was passionate, but you can't think I did this.
That's not why I'm assuming command, George. You're a suspect just as much as every other passionate man on Earth. Let me show you something.
Puppies. Ruff. One. But you just keep all of those in your pocket? I feel like those should be somewhere safer.
There you go. Amazing, huh?
Like in a
I'm sure you
crime
have a lot of questions,
storage
but most of the details are top
thing?
secret. George, Emily, we should be going. No need to stay here any longer.
Okay. I have to sign the release. Just give me a moment.
Very well. I'll go on ahead. I can't take it any longer down here. Bishop takes queen. His rook takes your queen. Then your knight takes rook. And checkmate.
Haha.
My first victory in the Grandmaster ranking.
I know that's so forced and like a weird trope, but I also adore it. Ah, zombies. You just now noticing the weird tentacles? Come on.
Zach, they're here.
Yep, yep. Hi, I'm being like trapped by these weird zombie things. Send help. Lollipop? For 24. What are these prices? I mean, yeah, I should have some yeah. I got some crackers. God, just hearing the zombie, like, breathe heavily. Okay. Bring it. Nope. Hey, no running in slow motion. Only run at regular speeds. Woof. This is... Ooh! Yeah. Girl. There's nothing else in here, correct? Okay. I'm pretty sure... So this is, you know, like a murder mystery fun game. I want to say that in an interview, Swery said that... Oh god. He added these zombies because the game just didn't have enough action. So, like, they make no sense. I can't at the same time? Oh, okay. I just kind of love it. Because it just makes it even sillier. No.
Great.
I thought you died. Okay. Ooh. Hey. Ooh. Yes, please. Ooh, now I'm gonna have a very angry nurse thing.
Great.
But did you die? Yeah. Come on, come on, come on. No, 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 no. Ah, ah. Die, 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 die. Well, then you shouldn't have been a zombie. I don't know what to tell ya. Oops. Nope. Okay. Nope. Okay. Ah, ah, ah. Ah! Ah! Wait, is it not dead? Oh, hi. No, 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 no. Sup?
Great.
Kill. Oh gosh. Okay. Okay. Oh, I don't like that. No. No, that's a bad thing. Ooh. Oops, come on.
Great.
Okay. Oh. Do. Yeah. Do. I wonder how I reload. Oh gosh. Oh, well, there's stuff in here, so you must be safe. Yeah. Save, please. Get me out of here!